How to talk to affluent men even though you might feel a little bit shy or even scared, not knowing what to say, or maybe after a while when you're dating them for a couple of months, or even when you're married, how to talk to a man, to an affluent man, when you start feeling angry or sad. So many times I've been sharing about the scripts or the way you say it or not to say it. But let's talk today about the emotions when you say something, because the script is just one part of it. But the other part of proper communication is your emotions. How do you show up? Do you show up confident or scared? Do you show up insecure? Or do you actually show up like, like you can be the queen and you can shine? And there is such an importance in this because especially affluent men, they are drawn to women that are confident, in their skin, in their looks. It really doesn't matter how you look, where you're from, but the confidence is one of the most important keys for you to communicate. Okay. And believe it or not, but I also was not always confident. I actually felt very shy and I didn't know what to say. Or I would maybe keep telling too much without a break, but just like talking about random stuff. And that wasn't good either. Like that didn't give men space. Or maybe I would be talking from my heart. I would be talking from my head because I was so insecure. So the first thing that I will be teaching you on how to talk to a millionaire this Friday. So, like the 50% off is Thursday, the last day, is the energy behind it, because it's just so important. Like in my world, not only get the information but also the energetic alignment at work, because it just can make or break a conversation when you actually are feeling so afraid to speak up something, afraid to not be liked, to be judged, to be rejected. Then any script will suffer through that. But when you're confident, when you're lighthearted, when you show up like this on a date, you can even make the script wrong, but the energy will carry this conversation. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Okay, let's face a couple of scenarios how you can become confident while talking to millionaires. Of course, join my course, but here's one tip. So when you are not knowing what to say, let's say you feel like awkward on a date, but you really like the guy, feel like he's really nice, attractive, affluent, I want you to do this exercise before the date. What's the worst scenario that can happen? He will maybe leave you, judge you, be mean. What's the worst thing? Really, the worst thing that can happen to you? Let's face the fear straight on. What's the worst thing? You can even write it in the comments if you want to send me an email. I don't know. But write it down somewhere with the worst case scenario. And then you will realize, oh, I will actually survive that worst case scenario. Maybe I will feel a little bit hurt. Maybe I will feel a little bit rejected, but I will survive that. And how many times do we feel so afraid, like our life depends on it? Like we feel so afraid to be rejected or not like we would die. But when you really write it down and face it, you will see that, you know what, nothing will happen. I'm still here. I'm still being alive. So this will already give you the confidence and the light-hearted energy to go on a date and be like, I faced the worst case scenario. I'm over it. Even if this happens, I'll be okay. I will survive. Even if he doesn't want to see me again, even if this. It's okay. Yeah. And you will be surprised because of this shift, you will actually attract the opposite. It's so funny how our, not really, like now I think it's funny because I know how it works. But when you don't know how manifestation works and energies, it's not funny. I get it. But you know what I mean? It's like when you face the negative, it won't happen to you. Like when you stop being afraid of something, it won't happen anymore. Okay. So now you faced it. Now you faced what is your biggest fear. Now you're no longer afraid of it. Now you can go on the stage and speak lighthearted, whatever you want to speak, right? And this will help you overcoming the not knowing what to say. And this will also help you overcoming the too much talking or talking out of heart or, or being like in some kind of emotion. This should really, really help you on the emotional level when you go on a date. Yeah. And more tips are in my course, How to Talk to a Millionaire. It's so affordable. Really join me. There's so much juicy, amazing information in there. And you still get to send in your questions that I can include. We are live on Friday. So yeah, I'm super excited to have you there. Join the How to Talk to a Millionaire course. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I see you in the next one.